Have you ever pondered why certain older individuals seem to carry a peculiar lingering scent, regardless of how frequently they bathe? The reality may surprise you. It's not solely a matter of inadequate hygiene. In fact, nearly all people, around 99%, often neglect to thoroughly cleanse one specific area of their body, which discreetly harbors bacteria, dead skin cells, and perspiration. Over time, this accumulation becomes the underlying cause of what many refer to as the old person smell. In today's discussion, we're going to delve into the 5 actual reasons behind this phenomenon and explore effective strategies to combat it. From overlooked areas that require attention to the shifts in your skin's chemistry as you age, each reason sheds light on the true nature of this issue and how you can address it starting today. Stick around until the end, as you will not only discover how to eradicate this odor for good, but also how minor adjustments can enhance your feeling of freshness, bolster your confidence, and even restore a sense of youthfulness. So let's dive in. First on our list is the often neglected region behind the ears. This area represents one of the most frequent hygiene oversights among seniors and is a significant contributor to undesirable odors. Many individuals thoroughly wash their faces and hair, yet they entirely overlook that small space behind the ears. It's a spot that's easily missed, primarily because it isn't visible in the mirror, but it is one of the warmest areas of the body, a haven for bacteria that thrive in such conditions. As we age, our skin tends to produce less oil overall. However, regions like behind the ears and around the scalp can still retain sweat, natural oils, and tiny flakes of dead skin. The combination of these elements creates a perfect breeding ground for odor-causing bacteria. The situation is exacerbated for those who wear glasses or hearing aids, as these devices can trap even more moisture and residue. Take, for instance, the story of Robert, a 74-year-old man who was puzzled by his persistent musty odor, despite showering every day. Upon visiting his doctor, he was advised to wash behind his ears with a gentle soap each morning and to wipe the area with a warm cloth before bed. Remarkably, within just a week, the smell vanished completely. It turned out that the source of the odor was not his laundry, diet, or deodorant, but rather that one area he had neglected to clean. This simple adjustment made Robert feel cleaner, fresher, and more confident around others. He had been living with that unpleasant odor for years, believing it was simply a natural consequence of aging. Yet the truth is that what people often label as old person smell is frequently tied to overlooked hygiene practices and hidden spots. When our skin isn't thoroughly cleaned, bacteria break down sweat and oils, releasing an unpleasant scent that can cling to clothes and furniture. The encouraging news is that this issue can be easily rectified. It merely requires mindful attention to those small details in your hygiene routine. After washing your face or shampooing your hair, take a few extra seconds to gently scrub the skin behind your ears. Use a mild, fragrance-free cleanser, rinse well, and dry with a clean towel. Keeping this area dry is just as crucial as cleaning it, as moisture encourages bacterial growth. Not only will cleanliness in this often overlooked spot eliminate odor, but it will also enhance your skin's health. When the pores behind your ears are clean, circulation improves, allowing your skin to breathe. You will feel lighter, fresher, and more at ease. Freshness transcends mere scent. It embodies self-respect and self-care. This small daily ritual serves as a reminder to your body that you still care for it, and in return, your body responds by feeling revitalized. Trust me, when you clean behind your ears, you will notice a remarkable difference, not just in how others perceive you, but in your own self-image. Next, let's discuss the importance of properly washing the back and lower back. This area is another commonly neglected zone that can quietly harbor odors. Many seniors operate under the assumption that the water cascading down their backs during a shower is sufficient for cleaning, but that's far from the truth. The back, particularly the lower back, tends to collect sweat, dead skin cells, and the body's natural oils. When these elements combine, they form a thin, sticky layer that creates an ideal environment for odor-causing bacteria to flourish. As we age, our flexibility naturally diminishes, making it more challenging to reach certain body parts. Consequently, many individuals skip scrubbing their backs altogether, often without even realizing it. Over time, that neglected area begins to accumulate residue that mere water cannot wash away. Even with daily showers, unwashed regions gradually build up bacteria that emit an earthy, sour scent, one that clings to clothing and even bed linens. Consider the case of Mary, a 72-year-old woman who took immense pride in her hygiene, yet couldn't fathom why her clothes began to smell musty just hours after getting dressed. During a physical therapy session, a nurse inquired about how she cleaned her back. When Mary confessed that she merely let the water rinse over it, the nurse provided her with a long-handled bath brush and suggested using mild antibacterial soap each day. Within a week, the odor disappeared entirely. She realized she didn't require new laundry detergent or a stronger perfume. All she needed was to attend to the part of her body that had been untouched for years. This simple adjustment renewed her confidence. No longer did she shy away from hugging her grandchildren or standing close to others in public. She discovered that the smell that had caused her embarrassment for so long wasn't an inevitability, but a preventable issue. The lower back, in particular, poses a challenge since it's where sweat from both the upper and lower body converges. When seated for extended periods, especially on warm surfaces or upholstered chairs, moisture can become trapped against the skin. Without thorough cleaning, that trapped sweat breaks down the proteins and fats in your skin's natural oils, releasing an odor that lingers even after a shower. To resolve this issue, consistency is key. Utilize a soft loofah, long-handled brush, or even a washcloth tied to a towel bar if mobility is a concern. Focus on gentle circular motions instead of vigorous scrubbing. Older skin is thinner and more delicate, yet still requires attention. After washing, be sure to rinse thoroughly and pat the area dry instead of rubbing to avoid irritation. An essential step that many overlook is drying completely before putting on clothes. Wearing clothing while your skin remains damp can trap bacteria and lead to that familiar sour scent. Think about utilizing an unscented body powder or a quick-drying lotion to keep your skin smooth and dry throughout the day. This attention to hygiene is more than just a physical issue. It significantly impacts confidence, relationships, and even how seniors view themselves. Clean skin conveys a sense of vitality, dignity, and self-respect. The effort you invest in caring for these hard-to-reach areas sends a powerful message about how much you value your life and presence. If you're still tuned in and finding these insights worthwhile, please drop a comment saying number 2 below to let me know you're engaged. And for those who haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and turn on notifications so you won't miss any future videos. Your support enables us to keep creating valuable content to inform and inspire. Now, let's move on. The third reason we often overlook is the care of skin folds and underarms. This area is one of the most frequently neglected aspects of hygiene for older adults, yet it's critically important. As we age, our skin undergoes changes, losing its elasticity and forming natural folds, particularly around the neck, underarms, and beneath the breasts or belly. These warm, tucked-away regions retain moisture, sweat, and dead skin cells, creating an ideal environment for odor-causing bacteria and yeast to thrive. Even if you shower every day, neglecting these folds means that odor will continue to develop. No matter how much soap you use in other areas, Skin in these folds also traps remnants of lotion, deodorant, and laundry, residue that the body gradually reabsorbs. Over time, this accumulation produces an unpleasant, sour, or musty smell that clings to clothing, furniture, and even bed sheets. Many seniors mistakenly attribute this to the natural process of aging, but it is, in fact, preventable with proper care. Take, for example, Linda, a 69-year-old who noticed a faint odor on her blouses even after washing them. Assuming it was just the detergent, she was surprised when her dermatologist explained that the folds of her skin under her arms and breasts weren't drying completely after showers. The moisture trapped in those areas allowed bacteria to flourish. Once she began gently washing and thoroughly drying those regions daily, using soft towels and a touch of mild body powder, the odor vanished within days. She described it as feeling fresh for the first time in years. Underarm odor can be particularly tricky to manage. Most individuals tend to rely heavily on deodorant, but it's important to note that deodorant does not clean. It merely masks odor temporarily. In fact, using deodorant or antiperspirant without adequate washing can exacerbate the problem, as the residue combines with sweat and dead skin to form a thicker buildup. The optimal solution is not to apply more products, but to enhance your cleaning routine. Aging skin deserves gentle care. Use warm water and a mild antibacterial soap or body wash. Carefully lift every fold, under your arms, behind your knees, beneath your breasts, or on your belly, and wash slowly and thoroughly. Rinse well, then pat the area dry with a soft towel. If necessary, you can use a hairdryer on a cool setting for a few seconds to ensure that the folds are completely dry. Maintaining clean skin folds also helps prevent other issues like rashes and infections, which can be surprisingly common in older adults. You may not notice them initially, but if the skin feels itchy, sticky, or slightly damp even after showering, it indicates that bacteria have started to multiply. It's not just about hygiene, it's about confidence. When your body feels clean and light, your energy shifts. You walk taller, smile more, and feel comfortable standing close to others once again. Caring for these delicate areas is an act of dignity that conveys, "I respect myself enough to stay fresh, strong, and healthy." Scent carries memory. It affects both how others perceive us and how we view ourselves. Clean, healthy skin radiates a natural freshness that no amount of perfume can replicate. When you take the time to care for these hidden parts of your body, you're not just eliminating unpleasant odors. You're reconnecting with a sense of pride and presence. These small habits can make the difference between feeling old and feeling alive. The next time you bathe, dedicate a moment to caring for every fold and hidden space. Those few extra seconds could transform your experience of your own body and how others perceive you. Moving on to our fourth point, let's address the often overlooked scalp and hairline. Many people mistakenly believe that washing their hair equates to cleaning their scalp, but this is far from accurate. The scalp is living skin, and just like the rest of your body, it sweats, sheds, and produces natural oils. When these oils mix with dust, dead skin, and residue from shampoos or styling products, they create a film that traps odor and bacteria. Over time, this buildup becomes one of the most significant contributors to body odor, particularly in older adults. As we age, the chemistry of our scalp changes. The glands that once kept our hair lustrous may either overproduce or underproduce oil due to factors such as diet, hormones, and medications. This imbalance can lead to unpleasant odors. Too much oil results in a greasy, sour smell, while too little creates dryness that traps flakes and bacteria beneath the surface. Even if you wash your hair regularly, failing to massage your scalp properly can leave that buildup intact, allowing odors to persist despite any attempts to mask them with perfume or shampoo. Consider the experience of Paul, a 77-year-old man who began noticing a persistent sour smell clinging to his pillowcase. Initially, he assumed the odor came from his laundry or perhaps from nighttime sweating. However, when his granddaughter assisted him with washing his hair thoroughly, massaging the scalp with her fingertips for a few minutes, he realized that the smell was a result of old oil and dead skin that had never been adequately cleaned. After he began giving his scalp the attention it deserved every time he showered, the odor completely disappeared. The scalp is often overlooked because people tend to focus on the hair itself. However, the key to freshness lies beneath the hair, not on it. By gently massaging the scalp, you're not just cleaning it, you're also improving circulation, stimulating the hair follicles, and allowing your skin to breathe. This practice also offers emotional benefits, as maintaining scalp health can reduce stress, enhance sleep quality, and even help you feel mentally lighter and clearer. To properly clean your scalp, start by thoroughly wetting your hair with warm, not hot water. Apply a small amount of mild shampoo directly to the scalp rather than the ends of your hair. Use your fingertips, avoiding your nails, to massage the scalp in slow, circular motions for at least 2 minutes. Rinse thoroughly and repeat if necessary. Afterward, be sure to dry your hair completely, especially near the roots, to prevent dampness from fostering more bacteria. For those with thinning or very short hair, focusing on the scalp is even more crucial, as the absence of a protective barrier means that the skin is directly exposed to dust and sweat from the environment. Gentle daily cleaning, followed by a light moisturizer or natural oil, helps maintain scalp balance and prevents the musty smell that older people often mistakenly attribute to aging. Remember, odor isn't an inevitability. It's a matter of maintenance. A clean scalp leads to cleaner bedding, fresher air around you, and greater comfort throughout your day. Here's a lesser-known fact. Scalp hygiene has a direct impact on your confidence. Fresh hair and a clean scalp not only improve your scent, but also transform how you feel in your own skin. Your posture improves, your movements become more fluid, and you engage more comfortably with those around you. This small detail carries substantial emotional significance. Aging gracefully isn't about resigning yourself to discomfort. It's about adapting your self-care practices to your changing body. Your scalp might be out of sight, but it should never be out of mind. By keeping it clean, balanced, and healthy, you not only prevent odor but also reclaim a sense of vitality and dignity that extends far beyond mere appearance. Now, if you're still engaged with this video and finding these insights useful, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're present. If you haven't yet subscribed, I highly recommend doing so and turning on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. Your support enables us to continue producing valuable content to inform and inspire you. Lastly, let's tackle the 5th reason, neglecting to clean the navel. This point tends to surprise many people, yet it stands as one of the most prevalent causes of lingering odors in seniors that persist despite regular washing. The navel or belly button is one of the deepest and warmest folds on your body. It traps sweat, lint, dead skin, soap residue, and bacteria, all within a tiny space that's easily overlooked. For years, this hidden buildup can accumulate, culminating in a sour or musty smell that can spread to your clothes and skin. Many seniors might not notice this issue immediately. They often assume that simply allowing water to run over their stomach during a shower is sufficient. However, the reality is that water rarely reaches deep inside the navel. This small, dark space collects debris like a pocket. When neglected, it transforms into what doctors refer to as a microenvironment, a warm, moist area where odor-causing bacteria and even yeast thrive. Consider the experience of John, an 80-year-old man who grappled with this mystery for years. His wife gently pointed out that his shirts consistently emitted a musty odor around the midsection. He tried various detergents, deodorants, and even perfumes, yet nothing seemed to work. During a checkup, His nurse asked if he ever cleaned his belly button. He chuckled at the idea, thinking, "Who cleans that?" She demonstrated how to safely clean it using a cotton swab dipped in warm water and mild soap. When John tried it, he was astonished. Years of buildup came out, and within just 2 days, the odor vanished entirely. This demonstrates how impactful attention to this one tiny spot can be. The navel often remains untouched for decades, yet it can harbor some of the most concentrated bacteria on the body. Cleaning it just once a week can yield dramatic results. The key is to be gentle. If your belly button is shallow, use your fingertips with soap and warm water during your shower. Rinse thoroughly and dry with a clean towel. For deeper navels, use a cotton swab moistened with soap and water to clean inside. Then rinse with a clean swab dipped in water and dry thoroughly. For those who prefer natural remedies, a few drops of diluted tea tree oil or witch hazel on a cotton swab can help keep the area free from bacteria and yeast. It's important to steer clear of alcohol-based products, as they can dry out the skin and cause irritation, particularly for seniors with thinner skin. It's not just about eliminating odor. It's about safeguarding your skin from potential infections. Unclean navels can become red, itchy, or even discharge if bacteria accumulate for too long. A simple weekly cleaning can prevent these issues altogether. Beyond the hygiene benefits, this small act of care has an unexpectedly uplifting emotional effect. Many older individuals report feeling lighter after cleaning their navels for the first time in years. It serves as a reminder that no part of the body is insignificant, and that attention to detail reflects self-respect. When you care for yourself comprehensively, down to the areas others might overlook, you also foster a sense of renewal from within. Body odor isn't merely a cleanliness issue, it's about awareness. The more you understand your body's needs, the better you can maintain a fresh, healthy, and confident presence at any age. Keeping your navel clean might seem trivial, but it's one of those small actions that can create a substantial difference in your quality of life and how you perceive yourself. You don't need expensive products or complicated routines. All it takes is consistency, care, and respect for your own body. That's the essence of remaining fresh, not just on the outside, but also in spirit. When you care for your body with intention, it reflects in the way you walk, speak, and navigate through the world. As we draw this discussion to a close, take a moment to reflect on the 5 real reasons behind that unpleasant scent often associated with aging. What many refer to as old person odor isn't a consequence of aging itself. It's the habits we neglect, the areas behind the ears, the back, the fold,